Hello everyone! 6th time ever playing Trails in the Sky. Last time I was deeply emotionally touched and we're now on the quest to look for Dad. Let's see how it goes. Just gotta... So. Let's see... Yep, there we go. Okay, let's see. Yes, we're going to the vertebridge. Yep. Oh, I forgot. I have quests to deliver. And a couple of things I guess to do right before. Report. Money, give me. You completed your good work. It seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other jobs, please come back and report again. Okay. Yep. One I don't have. Okay, first I would also see, can I open any other slot? No. Nothing for Josh. No. Shara? No. Oh well. We can take one EP. Oh. Just the EP cost 10%. Guess it's just one, just 10%. Can I? I keep it like this for now. I guess you never know. Oh well. So oh, yeah, basically that's what I get. Well, it's no pleasure trip, but we're headed to Bowles for a bit. Bowles, did you say? But the airliners have been grounded. Don't tell me you're planning to foot in the whole way. That's right, we are. We've been told that the trip is doable. That's true, but it's so far. But it's not that close either. It must be tough being a bracer. Are all your preparations in order? Do take care of yourself. Alright, we can get the second issue of the Libera News. One of those. A few of those. Insulating tape. Three of those. There's some fresh milk. Maple sugar. Crisp onion. Yeah, convert. I have so many mirage sepith. I guess selling a few of those wouldn't hurt. Trade sepith. There. Sorry. No, just had to press away something. Is that that's a Petzl farm? So, now we are at the bridge. Hello there, are you headed for Bose? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace of Bose? That's exactly what's happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights. So you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing. Traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you will have to get a pass from the chief warrant officer next door. Okay. I mean, I guess we could be naughty, technically just jump over the chain. But I guess we're bracers. We're good law-abiding mercenaries. If there's anything here, I didn't check. I didn't explore this place so much last time I was here for that training soldier quest. What voice did I have for him? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Sherazade, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we're wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with Lind, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Received gate pass. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Haken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Aideos for Cassius' safe return. pass. Alright, we got one. Handed over gate pass. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? The soldier opened the gate by remote control. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it! West Bow City, 420 Selge. Easterland, 172 Selge. I need to check if Selge is actually a real world measurement, or if it's fictional made for this world. And I do still wonder, like, how do they measure? Hey! Oh, hi. Hi, Naeem. I'm so happy to see you. Well, good luck with university work. Whatever that is. Whatever you're studying and whatever you're doing. I am. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm enjoying it more and more as I feel it's catching up more and more. North Nebel Valley. No, we are supposed to go to Bos, so it's here. I love that I can scat sing to this battle theme. I like the scat sing. I'm so glad. I think it's such an emotional game. I'm in the last chapter, so I don't want it to end. Oh, I understand. Well, there are people who say that this gets better the more you get further and further along. So, I think I have a lot to look forward to. And if you don't want it to end well, then it has to be really, really good. So.
Seems you came up short.
So is the game 3 chapters then? Plus the prologue. I guess if you count the prologue as a chapter before, but I guess yeah. What's that headed this way? Well, I guess. Well, if it isn't Sherazad, how have you been? Fine. I haven't seen you in a while. Either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. See here. Yes, also luckily I have other Trails games to play after, and Trails in the Sky 2 is coming this fall, so I have that to look forward to. Also, how many chapters there are? It's a mystery. Okay. Well, I hope for your case then, Naeem, that there is another chapter, so that the game is longer than you think, and you have a lot more Trails in the Sky 1 remake to enjoy. I'm sure that you heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Lind incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lugran about it at the Bulls branch. Anyway, I got to get going. Catch you later. I'm gonna do something. You will be in the background as a podcast. I'm chatting. Good luck with the uni work. First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we will probably find our answers at the Bulls branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lugran about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Oh, he's poisoned. Oh god. I love the range of her whip. Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, can we save Estelle? He's poisoned again.
Let's do this!
Okay. Speeds up the flow of time. Speeds up, but it doesn't. Would it make Estelle faster? I don't want to risk that right now. So. I'll check that
Someone's been naughty.
if it will change the order. It should, I guess, but I didn't see it instantly there. Yeah, whip, 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 whip.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, George, don't miss.
We're good to go.
Lord Hecken Gate. Okay, they told me not to go to Hecken Gate or like as a bracer, so I'll go forward to Bors. Bors. Okay, balls. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bors, which is at the heart of the Bors region. Whoa, this definitely looks like a city. Of the five major cities in Lebel, this one comes next after the royal city. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bors Market. It's an indoor marketplace made of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ordnance. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. Cafe Anteros Restaurant. Well, let's go to the Bracer Guild. Oh, Sherazad, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugren? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Aina. Call from Aina not that long ago. So that means these two kids with you are Cassius' children? Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lugren, and I oversee the Bors branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugren. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway. But in actuality there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great, now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So, what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general. That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they are investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way here from Rolent. If that's the way it's gonna be, then it's time to duel it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. Whoa, no one fucks with Bestel. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways, such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked to conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it will be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugren will accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, you two, that would be Roland. So what are you trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on this form to transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here, and Estella and Joshua filled out the registration transfer forms. Alright. Looks like everything is in order. Junior braces Estelle and Joshua. As of this day at 15:20, your registration at the Bulls branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bulls branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. But it looks like now I will be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Revenue monster term long. A variable has been set along the behind a revenue village. It must be sought out and exterminated as soon as possible. For details, please see me in the village, Elder Ryzen. Ingredient Seeker, Client Gwen. I'm blind, so it might be a little... I'm in a bind right now, so I might be lacking a certain cooking ingredient I regularly use for practice. Please bring 5 tender poultry to me. Gwen at the Antaros restaurant. East Bulls Monster. A ferocious one known as King Scorpion has been spotted rowing the East Bulls Highway. Brace of these brands are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Okie doke. Roland. Okay, let's see now. Have they all expired? Let me report. Reported, expired, reported, expired, Those. Okie dokie. The restaurant. The Bulls Market. Whoa. Oh, it's a really is a market. This one is quite a catch. Smelling salts. A salve from the subject to simulate it. Was confused. Faint. Okay, one of those. One of those. Hey! Dorothy! Huh? Huh? Dorothy! Is that you? Oh, wow! Look all of this stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try and take all of it in. She's so into her surroundings, it looks like she can't even hear you. Well, she's passionate about getting the shot and seeing the world through images. Yes, Dorothy is adorable. I love Dorothy. I just love Dorothy. I so love Dorothy. She was she's in this marketplace looking around the environment. I guess taking pictures. She's so into it. Tree-colored rice. Aged measle, vintage. Let's see what you do about that side dish. Should I try making something with meat? Should I try something with fish? Okay, this is definitely a bigger place than Relent. Bowls is... Septian Church overlooking Brazier Guild. The mayor lived. That's a both international port. There's a chapel. South Block. Phew. I wonder if my husband's business is doing well. Has requested boss is we got to go through the re-interval is not permitted. The mayor's house is to the west side of town. Okay, so let's see now. Yeah, it would be that way. Oh. Now we're going somewhere else. Yeah, that's not... Okay, that's going out of the town. I guess it's here. Now this is the south block. There's a new unsolved path. Okay. That's a north block. Alright, I want to go west. Can I please go west? There we go. Oh, that's the north block again. But is it in the north block? Where's the west is south block? Maybe it's up there. Oh, there. That was the main thing. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright? Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Both Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We are with the Brazier Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we will be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry. It would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person, big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers, gemstones from every what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Oh yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. That's the market. I know I passed by that's also the market. Dubose International Port. Set there, the Septium Church. And la la la, we're finally here. The day has finally arrived. After my husband is done worshipping here, it is up to the boss market to buy. Cigar. As we're arriving in Bos, the air and the flights were cancelled. And right in the middle of the pilgrimage too. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies, we're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Lila. And I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There is no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an understated aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I'll let you know you're there. I don't know how I feel about getting back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bulls Market then. We have an NPC. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, not in the Red Bulls Market. That's the big thing there. Whoa, this place is really huge. Yes, we were in here ourselves, Estelle. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bulls. But, ma'am, we're just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bulls Market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once! All right. We'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bulls Market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bulls. Yes, ma'am, yes. We'll do our best. Whew. Madam? Leela, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you didn't. Hans, actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Mabel. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bulls region. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I'll tell you though, I've heard that the mayor of Bulls was a woman, but never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bulls Market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-hat about it. See, oh, I really like Mayor Mabel. She's super pretty. Oh yeah, she is. And seems to be super friendly as well. A good businesswoman. And against price hiking food. My approval. Wouldn't mind voting for her myself. Oh, pressed the wrong button. There we go. But anyway, would it be alright to go over details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that braces would bring about a much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently reproducing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bourse airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see. So this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, it is something which I can trust to be something I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident and would like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude Bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show? Excluding Bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked Bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Mabel? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila? Yes, madam. Lila produced a sheet of letter paper and fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Mayor Mabel. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. Received Mayor Mabel's letter. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It's to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if the Bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think we're pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You will probably best serve by saying that you are messengers from the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying. We'd just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Haken Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, will come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Haken Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Bulls Highway. In short, we need to head out to the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Haken Gate, here we come! Mansley, thank you for your continued patronage. I shall be anxiously awaiting your next visit. We're treated by the mayor last time, and how much did it come out to be? Don't think we'll ever be able to come here again, not on our salaries anyway. True, but we have to admit the food was worth the price. As expected, the food made by professional chefs is something else. Is there a weapon store? Shop? Cornelia. Part of a fiction published in the Bell. Oh, it's expensive. I think I will wait for that, but I find it cool that they have a novel. Passenger unknown. Prohibition of probable accident low, says extra central G factory, blah 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 blah. Just reading the newspaper. Have I sold my Sepith mask for someone? Some, but I try to keep. The thing is, because I understand you use Sepith to make quartz. And I don't know, I don't know, that's the thing, I feel a bit uncertain, like how safe is it to sell a lot of them? I sell a few if I have a lot of them. Rumors of theories abound. I think I will read the entirety of this, Liban News second, but later on. I have a lot of these silver, like, Sepith. So let's see here, convert. I guess I can sell a few of those Mirage Sepiths. 20, sell. 2, yep. Trade Sepith. There. Oh, okay, so here you convert your Sepith to money. But maybe it works differently in the remake. I wonder if there is a weapon store around here. or an armor shop. But Strega, did you more of oh, okay, sneakers. Red scarf and golden neckwear to accent the color. Painfully bright. Gosh, they're expensive. In the new game, there's something separate called Septic Mass, where you can, where you can exchange for money. So where you can exchange for money. Septic Mass is colorless, so it's not to make quartz. Ah, okay. No, we don't have that in the OG game, so. But that's cool. Now I know another difference between OG and remake. Fish market? Bread? Shop. Okay, some red pepper. Black pepper. I said that was that. Dorothy, do you have any? Can I talk to you now? Oh, hi Dorothy. What are you up to? Well, don't you have shining faces today? Yay, we talked to Dorothy. Hooray! Okay, now smile for the camera, please. It looks like she can't hear you. Yeah, I guess she's off in her own little world again. I thought I was talking to Dorothy there, but no, she still don't recognize my existence. The pure smile of the girl who works at the shop is to die for. In fact, I come in to buy sweets several times just to see her smile. Okay. Okay, is this a place? It looks like they're selling knives. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we can buy some paring knives to Josh. Laundry pole. But it's not better for... work helmet, an essential piece of headgear for laborers. Okay, let's see that. Equip. Oh, well done. Alrighty then. So I'm now going to go to Haken Gate. Hold it right there. The Haken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage to the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Mabel's letter with a flourish. Not just giving it, it's producing this cheap. I'm not gonna question. This is Mayor Mabel's. The mayor has requested we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but to let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know Mayor Mabel is the one in charge of the entire region? You just can't ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright, we'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, don't forget we share the border with the Empire. Yeah. We got it already. Alright then. Let's go through.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh. Okay. Oh my god. I guess that's maybe the monster they wanted me to kill in the quest. Okay, doesn't like fire. I'm gonna check something here. Yeah. Thank you so much, Naeem. Let's see how this goes. Clock up, just clock up. And out, firebolt. It didn't affect the turn order. Alright, that finished the job. Being weak against fire. One shot at it with a fireball. Yay! Well,
All right, we're good to go.
that went well. Yay! I hope it goes as well with your uni work, Nine. Awesome. I give you super duper energy and hope that energy will give you the best possible grades and make you breeze through every assignment. Erebonia border. This is the Hacken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Liberia from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military action, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberia. Yeah. It's a territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Estelle and Joshua long to remove their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you start adjusting to being a bracer. Let's see now. What a surprise! This is the first time eating Libelle's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of places where you can eat great Libelle cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I'll do, believe me. But if this is the kind of food I can get in a border, Dive like this, I'm truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well, then maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Shop by vegetable sandwich. Sure. Potluck and shell? Sure. Where did we... Let's see now, okay. That's Eisen Road. Maybe if we go... I'm a merchant from the Erebonian Empire, and I'm on my way to Bowls. That blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well dressed, but after talking, I find him a little odd. Welcome to the Hacken Gate. Hey, wait a minute, did you come here by the way of the Eisen Road? You did. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came on the errand for Mayor Mabel from Boss. Do you think we could you could get us to see General Morgan? Joshua explained that the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. Ness! Welcome! First time here, welcome! Nime! We got Ness here! I'm so happy! Gosh, am I happy! Oh my god! Oh! Well, I hope all is well in Quebec. Bienvenue. It looks like our coming timing was bad. Yes, Ness, I'm enjoying the game more and more. As time goes by, I'm enjoying it more and more and more. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in the rest stop over there. So why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process of those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there's a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. I'm doing something, so currently lurking but talking when I want to take a quick break. Yes, and I hope that uni work goes well, Naeem. It's an absolute pleasure and honor talking with you, Naeem. I never get tired of that. And all I've seen from you, Ness, is have brought me a smile on my face, joy, and made my day. So thank you, Ness, for being you. Thank you so much. That's all I want to say. My pleasure. My pleasure, Ness. That makes me so happy. Yay! Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberl, but may I ask if you are traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself? What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberl Kingdom? Huh, I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Liberl, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed. Your braces, no? How do you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually, no, I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that remind me of them. So I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold flickering eyes of amber. Eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just made me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. You're a bold one, aren't you? Hey, wait a minute, you! Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul, and last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pick my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You with your magnificent black hair, please confront me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You have already scared me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. That look on the kid's face. Yeah, I must say, let's see here. Oh, okay, so I guess his name is Oliver? Okay, I understand that as a Ness, you like this guy. Bisexual king. Well, if he's your bisexual king, I will be your bisexual queen. It's okay, Ness, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah. 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 Hey, you there. Thank you so much, Naeem. Thank you. Oh, it's a soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yes, so just come to the barracks with me immediately. Whoa, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exciting behind us. It seems almost naturally. Scarily so. Huh, you noticed. Everything about you all just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now, get you... Shoo! Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously. What was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better, not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large, too. Now, let's hurry and meet with the general. I could hear some arguing. Was this some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is at the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around, running around in other places when you are not permitted. I was screaming when doing this part. Well, I hope you both enjoy my voice acting. I hope that adds some entertainment to this. Let's see here. I assume you're not the general? I was supposed to be off duty today, but we received an order to maintain ready status here in the front. Thank you so much. I've already sort of decided I think Erebonians, I will give them more of an American accent or American-ish accent. Cheers. But then he said Mademoiselle, but I guess it's just part of his personality. Because I'm thinking, should I give Erebonians, should it be something a bit more American, a bit more French? And I guess American, I'll stick to that. Correct me if I'm really wrong and I should correct course. The end of the hall on the left, it looks... Yeah. I guess I get the feeling that Erebonia seems to be a superpower here, and I was like, yeah, maybe think USA, I guess, I don't know. The end of the hall on the left, it looks like this is the general's room. Knock. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Mabel? Okay, thank you so much, Naeem. Thank you, yes. That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Hucken Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are here on behalf of Mayor Mabel. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There is no need to apologize. I've known Mabel since she was but a child. I could imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. All right then, would you please read this first? Handed over Mayor Mabel's letter. So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information will be strictly confidential. But considering this a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Lind disappeared on its way to Rolent after taking off from the Bourse landing port. Presently we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So yeah, what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters? Or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it's likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yeah, exactly right. In fact, we flight route between Bourse and Rolent goes over some plains that allows a commanding view of the land. And of course the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also consider the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulation on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of Ideos, the possibilities for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Company claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. Oh, them. Alright. The Kapua family. Could it be who I think it is? Could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits have been operating in the shadows in the Bourse region and are led by 3 siblings and their head. I take you've heard of them. Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Rolent. Oh, maybe she shouldn't have said that, because saying it like that ruins the cover that they're just civilians with a message. Alright. I just couldn't believe that those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bourse. Estelle... Oops. You had a run-in with them in Rolent. I had heard that some of their gang had shown up in the Rolent region, but I think he's on to us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze it was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Mabel did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence! Deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. No shit. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately! Yep. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like little bugs. You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finesse some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that. Bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? Did I pronounce that word correct? Finagling? Moments like this, it revealed, yes, English is not my first language, but finagling. It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense! Who in their right mind would have an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear of all stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull. hiring a bunch of kids like this getting in the way of our search party. Okay, right. Okay. Well, I guess makes me feel a little bit better when I see even native, or I guess, Ness, your native language is French, right? I am drinking a Pepsi Max, which I know, I'm pretty sure exists in the UK as well. A Pepsi Max. Yeah. How about you cut? Have you cut with the crap, General? Oh, I actually prefer in generally like a Coke Zero. Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Relent to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, your military morons can't do your job! What did you just say? Holy cow. Shira is really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you have known about the string of burglaries, which seems to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude, yet you got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? I love Shara. I love her even more the fact that it's quite awesome that this is a JRPG with a BDSM character. I must say, she wasn't who I thought she was in the beginning, but yeah. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? I guess I know who that is. How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to the born, but only extends to the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your patched souls. A gentle, yet wishful tune to bath your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. It looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it? What is that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. Yes, it's actually midnight where I am. It's 12:34 where I am. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves? Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of a trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bos, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me! I mean, please wait for me. Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Oliver Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair Libelle. I'm Estelle, and now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Sherazad. Shera. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. You got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? Ooh la la. I am gonna have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. All of it's quite easy. You just give Shara a few beers, some alcohol, and you will have the best night in your life. If you like whips. All right then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Okay, great. Greatness, thank you. I'm trying to find the characters. And that makes me feel yay that I'm doing one of your favorite characters justice. That makes me happy. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. Well, you might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Yes, now I know who that is. Oh. That it just adds so much character. The road, oh yeah, so beautiful. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. Come on, I mean... I don't know, I think Estelle is fit. And, I guess he... But then again, it's a bit creepy. I don't know, Oliver lusting for Josh. Yeah, it really is a wild convo. What did you just say? I have to say that while the aesthetics of this game is not super mature, the dialogue can be quite mature. Yes, he is really a special guy, that's for sure. Oh, good grief. There. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry, there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about just take me along with you to the City of Bulls? This is my first time in Libelle after all, and I like to request a guide. Well, if that's all that you want, then I don't mind. Shira, no, just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Oh! Enjoy pizza! I don't know if you're gonna then leave to eat pizza, or if you're gonna eat pizza and watch, and whatever you do, I hope you will enjoy your pizza. Bon appetit! It's the least we can do. Plus, acting as a guide is one of the Brace's many duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua... Estelle... Don't worry, Joshua. I'll save him from his perverted intentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be a bad of a title either. Are you all right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bulls? I'm counting on you all. Yeah, sometimes you want to tell them to shut up. But I have a feeling that even after they go to Bulls, he's gonna find excuse after excuse after excuse to stay with the group. I'm counting on you all to get me there safe. I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sullied Joshua's innocence. Well, put it this way, Ness, I love to write, I love to act, I love to make films, I love to do theater. So, cold read characters and just try to find them, like based on what I see, and I like to do that and try to find that character. I think his character is pretty straightforward. It's not like they are trying to be using a lot of subtext. It's very clear what he is. Alright. Gonna save here as well. So now we have, let's see what he has. Okay, Oliver. He has a gun. Strength. And he is strong. Or at least, okay, he's higher level than everyone else, but... I must say though, I like his outfit. Yeah, full party, let's go! Let's see now, tactics, right away. Oh, battle position. I assume since he has a gun, he has great range. So that, I think I will move Estelle here. Yeah. What is his S-break? Howling bullet. Okay. Equipment. Okay, work boot, leather boots, this was leather jacket. Alright, I have no more accessories to give. Alrighty then. Here it goes. I like the fact that it's jazz, because then I can scat sing, and I like to scat sing. Yes. Let's see what you can do. Quick draw. Alright. Art, firebolt. Oh yeah, you also have firebolt. And if you attack, yes, I thought since you use a gun, you can have a very big range. But I know these don't like fire, so I firebolt this, and art, firebolt the other one. I feel like bow and arrow would suit all of his weapon more. Would suit all of his weapon. I agree. If he was an archer, I would love him. And I mean, seriously, I love bows. And anyone being an archer just becomes super more sexier as well. Because if that's what they're going with him, to be like this Casanova, it would be more romantic if he had a bow and arrow. But you know what? A nice gun fits a man of love as well, I guess. But a bow and arrow, like, seriously, shoot the arrows of love and pure elegance. I agree. Bow and arrow, that would fit him. Yes. I gotta say also, I love the outfits that the characters have. Like, they have cool designs and I love their outfits. Okay then, let's see now.
Take that.
Hurricane, there we go. Yep. I like this one because Hurricane reminds me of a skill called Cyclone from Chrono Trigger. If any of you ever played Chrono Trigger, I don't know. I love that skill so much. Okay, so many birds with lots of power. They have lots of HP. I will clock out the man with the gun. Clock him up. Oh god. Oh yeah. Ow. Ow. God. Ouch. 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 Oh my god. Oh no 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 no. God no. Oops. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it got a bit confusing there when like Naeem was trying to explain like that's a way to earn some money, and I thought first he was talking about like converting Sepith to money. I thought I did that a bit, but I wanted to save Sepith as well for making quartz, and and then he realized it doesn't apply to the OG. So. Okay. I just have a question, if you folks know. I don't really understand how bonuses works in this game. Is it completely RNG? Is it completely random? Or is it a mechanism that controls what bonus you get? Definitely usually if you had 20k or more of one kind, I'll exchange a bit, but always good to have a stack of Sepith. Yeah, that's my philosophy now. So I always try to keep a good stack of Sepith. I think especially as I guess when you reach the later part of the game, you need more Sepith. Yeah, crit bonus, HP bonus, you know, all of those bonuses, are they completely RNG or is it like a mechanism that controls them? Okay, it's completely random. Alright, then at least I know that. Oh my god, don't bully Joshua!
Not now.
Oh gosh. I really need to get better at fighting in this game. Wait. Yes, it is a lot. What? I tried to revive. Oh, is it too far away? Alright then. Firebolt. But you can steal the enemy bone if you, for example, you delay them or use your craft to get the next. Oh. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, things are getting real now. Yeah, I think I'm playing on normal. Unless if I didn't press hard by mistake, but I think I normal. Okay, what to do? I feel like now the big question is, could they serve? If they have 2 turns coming up, could I smoke one of them at least? I'm gonna take a bet here. Oh god, whew. Okay, I still have to get prepared for him, but I'm so happy you're having fun with the game. Good night, Ness, and I look forward to see you more. Love ya, have a wonderful day tomorrow, and keep in touch. And remember, I'm here if you need anything, and if you have any thoughts with the upcoming big day, you know. Au revoir. I will just say this, I will double check if I can the difficulty setting I am on, but I'm pretty sure I took it on normal. What? Let's see here. Did I? There. Yeah, imagine if I, by mistake, did that. Whew. Okay, let's see now here. Can I move you out of the way, possibly? There, get away. Firebolt him. Oh, no, 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 no.
It can't be.
No, no. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Okay, can he oh god. Yeah, I'm a bit of a trouble here, because do I want to run when I've already gone through the effort and wasted so much for getting these experience points? God damn it. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah.
Take that.
Oh, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Oh, yes! Okay. Alright, okay. So, yeah. Now it's a big question what I should do. Alright, attack. Finish that son of a bitch off. There we go. That bass is gone. Survive! God damn it! And then reviving bomb. To my Galashira. It sucks that probably Estelle and Josh is not gonna get experience from this, but that's life, at least. Finish him off. You know what? Get here. Ow. God damn it. Okay. Reviving bomb on
Take that.
her so she can get experience. You heal yourself. Yes. I want everyone to have experience.
Take that.
Here we go.
Piece of cake.
There we go. There, 8, 17, 14. Oh, I guess they get more experience because they're lower level. I guess. I mean, they get, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, everyone got experience. And most importantly, the lower level characters got experience. And for that heart attack of a battle, I'll say. I can just ask you, Naeem, since I know and you have not played Final Fantasy X, so you're experiencing the game through through Austin and Madeline's playthrough. Do you like what you see so far? So this is Bulls, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. That building over there is Bulls Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in the Bell? Ha! I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? Oh, okay, that's incredible, Naeem. Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite games. It's my third of all the Final Fantasies I've played completely. It's my third favorite, behind 6 and 9. And yes, water plays a huge role in that game. Yes, Final Fantasy 9 is deep in my heart. Final Fantasy 9 and Final Fantasy 6 exist in a complete different level and tier to me. They are masterpieces for me, in a very deep way. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So do you intend to go shopping at the Boss Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. Sounds completely in character. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place? The Anteros authentic Libel cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full course meal. I have to recommend a normal bar. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady. I brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical renditions, are you? Can you actually earn Mira with that crap? You can, Estelle. You can. I've starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theatre in the Erebonian capital before. Now I would really want to hear Oliver sing. For some reason I picture him in like Phantom of the Opera going like nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness spurs. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million Mira in a single night. So, Oliver, since you're in my party, could you give me some of that money? Be very nice. Big fat liar. Alright, everyone. Alright, everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I don't think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong, silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Now, let's see. We need to report the information we got out of the General to Lugran. It would be best if we let Mayor Mabel know after that too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Oh, it's Niall. I'm very glad that they are recurring characters, because I really like them both. Both Niall and especially Dorothy.
Come on, Missy. I'm begging you. Please let us in. If you could just get that comment from the mayor, I'll be on my merry little way.
Yep, that's right. And of course I'd need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor will be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation.
Come on, please. For an incident as huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers.
But yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Meeting Niles and Dorothy is so funny to watch. They would make a cute couple. I agree. They definitely would.
Dorothy, why do you have to go and say something like that?
But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we don't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazines by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover.
You idiot. Miss.
Well, aren't you to a couple of interesting visitors? No, sorry. You see, I play with a friend a game called Star Ocean, the OG Star Ocean, and there's a character called Iria there, which I interpreted as Russian, so I've given her a really Russian accent. Now I'm trying to give her a more Scottish flair, but I noticed that the Russian interferes. With the bar Hans. Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Mabel about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, this is a misunderstanding.
Please leave.
Fine.
So we're going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then?
Please, for the love of ideas and my son, just keep your mouth shut.
Okay, integrity and faithlessness, but I could get in. That's fine, Naeem. I haven't played those games. I have only seriously played the OG Star Ocean. The OG Star Ocean one. I have seen a bit of footage of the remake of Star Ocean 1 and a bit of footage from the remake of Star Ocean 2. But yeah. Niall, wait for me. Phew. Huh? Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you braces again? You just returned from the Hacken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So those two are those who just turned away? A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. Deadly serious? That's because that's my duty. Anyway, why don't you come inside? The mayor is waiting for you. I'm glad to see you all again. Mayor Mabel has been excitedly waiting your report. Alright, Naeem. Enjoy and get that food. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the Bulls market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewers facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen, harming you by monsters on New Ensel path? When will all this paperwork finally end? It's very clear that Mayor Mabel does not like being a mayor. Probably thinks she enjoys being a businesswoman more, I think. But of course her situation is not good. Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No. You're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now I think I need to find a way to inform the citizens of Bowles and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine it'd be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminal is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before. And I will wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. What's the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that happened in Roland. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you two, come on, Joshua, you too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you telling me that your father was aboard the airliner? Oh, I didn't mention that. I'm embarrassed to say that, but yeah, he was. Not to mention, he's a bracer, too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I have never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry and I can empathize with what you must be going through. Is there something I can do to help you clear up this incident? Then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can't imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time after all. Well, let's not get worried about that right now. We've given the mayor a brief rundown of everything, so let's head to the guild. I'm sure Lugren is waiting for a report from us. Right.
Oh, it's you kids. So did you find anything about the incident?
Hey, you bet. Valuable information at that. Esther relayed information they had obtained from General Morgan.
The Sky Bandits and the Kapua family? You're right, that is valuable information. It looks like we were able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought.
Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Rolent, the job of a bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates bracers that much, don't worry about it, General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But look at this recent burglaries are the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Rolent, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would have gone as far to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lind. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Rolent was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigate side ourselves. Met with the Jen seems to keep fulfilling. Do you have anything to say also? Quite time how we never thought we were fearless enough to put up a crime like that, they did. Okay. Nebel Valley Monster. Wet Spose Monster. Okay. Let's see, now that we've reported to the guild and the mayor, we need to think about what to do next. Just searching around blind for the airliner or Sky Bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? If it had, then the army would have found them a long time ago. What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you matured. If it had been the same as you, it's been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just calm the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day when those would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what you two are trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We're complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Rolent, the Boss region is certainly much vaster. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and daughter we saw in the front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but I wonder if he knows anything else. It's really arrived in Boss a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. It's a bit... Yeah, there we go. Yes, I'm doing some shopping. This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. Well, but I don't care what the gang thinks of you. I just rejoin. But I guess I can't get you to rejoin right now. Okay, so where could possibly... I'm now looking for Niall and Dorothy. Maybe down the restaurant? I guess maybe this place is a bit too expensive for them. No. It is true that all Operation S have been halted. I suppose I have no choice but to prolong my vacation here then. And since there's nothing I can do about it, why worry? I might as well enjoy what I can. I can shop and eat as I wish, and I can spread my capitalist wings and fly. I really see this is the place if you're really rich, you wanna be. Oh. Lighter. A good luck trying to carry hikers to combat the cold. Okay, I guess it's ice protection. Blitz. Those were expensive, but they're good. Well, at least I know there's a weapons shop here. Oh, an oval factory. Okay, I gotta get really better at pressing the right button to talk to people. There.
My boss is way too trusting of others in case it's possible to get along with the business for a world like that. Which is why I should be running the shop. Because my name's Nigel. Yeah. Modify exchange. Quartz. Blind. Okay. Cast. EP cut. I have one of those. EP1, 2, EP3, hit 1. Okay. Slots. Can't open anything new there. Okay, that's what I guess it was Sherazade. Nope. Joshua? Here you go. Open slot 6. There we go. Quartz. I don't have blind. I don't cast. Time to cast Arts is cut. Oh well, one of those. And one of those. There we go. Alright, it lowers the A to F. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. That one doesn't allow. Alright, 1 and 2. Okay, answer window. Slot is. Oh yeah, wasn't there an item you could get that? Yeah, there's an item here that unseals. Yeah, I hope to eventually like, because I understand they're like their story connected. So I hope eventually to play them one after the other, especially like I guess, and the first 3 games are like a story cycle, a trilogy on their own right. So I guess playing the first 3 games would make sense. I don't know if I will play them one after the other. I think it depends on a lot of circumstances, but I do, however, yeah. I just started, well, I'm gonna have Asia and Dan pushing me as well, I know. So they're gonna make sure that I play the rest of the cycle. Yes. So really, I see it as a journey. I'm just starting my Trails journey. And so far I'm enjoying the journey, and I'm enjoying it more and more as time goes by. And for me it's very interesting because this is an RPG series that, for me, before I met Asia and Dan and the gang, like the Kiseki community, I had heard about it passively in the background, but I had never really thought about the Trails games, or even like I was gonna play them or had any much thought about them. They existed like they were noise in the background for me. And that said, like I played a lot of RPGs, JRPGs, and like Chrono Trigger, a lot of Final Fantasy games, a lot of the Mana games, the Tales games. I played some Western RPGs like the Dragon Age Origins, but this just was never on my radar. And now when I'm starting to play it, I'm like, that's unfortunate. This is really, really good.
and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it is a really, really large series. So I'm gonna take my time with this. I'm probably not gonna play all of them cover to cover, like one after the other, but I'll take my time with it, you know. I mean, to be fair, I have not even though I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, I have not beaten all Final Fantasy games. And some of those games, like Final Fantasy V, kicked my ass many years ago. So I'll have to get revenge on Final Fantasy V sometime in the future. Yeah, no need to rush. But I think I would want to play the first 3 games relatively close to one another, because, correct me if I'm wrong, they are sort of a connected cycle, like a trilogy. So the first 3 games, I guess, relatively close to one another. If circumstances allows it. Yeah. Well, it's been passing the 3-hour mark, so I will save here. And I think I will just wind down a bit to get ready for bed. And yeah, and thank you, Naeem, for hanging out with me. It means a lot. And yeah, I will continue on relatively soon. Yes, thank you so much, Naeem. It's soon 2 a.m. here, so I better take a rest, you know. But thank you so much, and then good luck with the studies. And when you sleep, I wish you a fantastic night. Okay.